we just stop the video because we want to theme this. In Home, in Control H, there is a config folder, Control C. And let's explain Control V. Also for Plasma, you need to go to here, Control C and Control V. And everything that you now do will be different. So yeah, different. The word different triggers for me, let's get melt. Melt is installed. Okay, I don't have Sublime Text I was thinking, but okay, we'll see. So we have a configuration. These two guys are exactly the same at this point in time. Now I go to work, right? First of all, maybe the wallpaper. We can change the wallpaper, but the way that Xfce saves these things, it remembers the name of the display. And is there even a better one? Because I'm not going to install wallpapers. As I see it, it's actually a nice one. And it's the best one from all the bunch. So, wallpaper is out. What else? Settings, appearance, dark, sorry, but light, darker. Shall we do something different? Okay. ArcoLinux is like this, right? So that's why I'm looking for something different. Arc darker, fine. Icons, Papyrus dark, yeah, still good. Fonts, sans regular, sure. Maybe a little bit bigger, 11. I don't know. It's not too big in my eyes, but yeah, you know I have bad eyes. Not that big for me. So it's all the time making choices, right? And everybody else has to live with them. That's how it is. Settings, no scaling, close. Now there's more. This border is not okay, and that's a bit strange. Every system is a bit different. So the border settings is somewhere else. Is it the window manager? And we have arc dark. What can we do? This, that. We are on arc and arc dark now. That's arc lighter. Oh, look at that. No, thank you. But you must admire the possibilities, right? Somewhere out there in the world, somebody's gonna say, awesome, I want that. So choose. Wow, default XHDPI, okay. There's definitely things in here that I say, yeah, why not? But you know what I will do, right? You already know Eric made his choice. Not that bad. Quite a few possibilities, right? Look at that. And then after looking at all this, look at the tux up there. The where goes all the way up to arc dark. All right. Or arc darker or a lighter. No, back to arc dark. And for the rest, keyboard, we just keep away. Well, we can change anything you like, right? Just up to you. All looks good. This can be changed a little bit, distance, but we don't want to go too far. It's just the look. The first impression that people install Carly, they say, oh, that's nice, right? That's the only thing, and all the rest is up to you. So we've got this. Now the thing is, What did we change? Well, you go to the file manager, you launch melt in accessories, I think, or was it development maybe? Development, melt, directory comparison. You can put these guys next to each other. What I do is put them next to each other like this and compare. You don't want to see what's the same. Who cares, right? Don't want to see what's the same. What's different? Different is that we did not have in the beginning, this is the beginning, the copy. In the beginning to the right, we did not have any information about GTK3. And it seems it's empty here as well. Let's have a look. So no problem. We don't need to have anything here. And the dconf, I'm just gonna leave it out and see. Dconf matters. GNOME, Budgie, Cinnamon, all of these guys put their wallpapers, the keyboard shortcuts, even the keyboard, right? My Belgian keyboard was in there. And user says, Eric, I have a Belgian keyboard. So it keeps track of all these things, and you have to always mind what's in there. And you can't edit it really well. You can't read it. We have a dconf editor, yes, but it's a pain in the you know where. And voila. So be aware that there is a database with all kinds of settings with certain desktops, but here, not really. So let's not use that one. What's this? Check it out, accelerations and all that. No, not needed. Tuner XML. Here we say the height of the and the width and the maximal. Who cares? Not important. Last width and so on. Window height and so on. No, not important. The property, the width and the height again. No, not important for this particular application and settings manager. And we are getting there, right? We are getting there. Here we have a mention of the theme, Arc Dark. That's important. So we changed the default theme to the Arc Dark theme. Basically, that's the file we need to have. We have to remember that's the file I have to put in my package. And then this guy is new and has all the important stuff. Arc Darker, Papyrus Dark here. Yeah, we haven't changed the cursor, but you like the cursor or you don't like the cursor. But do we have something? A cursor? Do we have a cursor? Where is the cursor? Here. And then the cursor is always a strange place. Otherwise, No. Let's go to ArcoLinux. This is ArcoLinux, yay cursor. There are a few cursors out there in the world. I started by saying let's take a cursor that's coming from ArcoLinux, so we don't need to create packages. This is actually a funny one, but it's not really for, oh yeah, I mean it's playful. It's a playful thing. Capitan cursor, not sure if I'm gonna like it. So the only way to know is to install it, and all the rest, not sure. Don't see anything that rings a bell. We should just install them all and see what we like best, basically. But Capitan cursors, that's something that rings a bell. Sudo pacman, pacman -s Capitan cursors. Let's see, 40 megabyte more. Cursors, mouse and touchpad. Theme. Ah yeah, the white one maybe. The white one is okay. We got all this. Oh, it's actually nice as well. But since we have a dark theme, but everything is here white, so here the black is difficult to see, and here's the white. And the white's actually best on white and on black. Reload. You see, that's what I wanted to achieve. We changed something. Where is it changed? Since this happens to be open, reload. And it will say somewhere Capitan, here it is. Capitan cursor slide. Cool. So we are making decisions all the time. It's a bit small, the cursor, but maybe I've made the font already big. Let's keep everything as is. A little cursor, a new choice. How do I get this stuff out of my system? I need to have them on my system. Machine, file manager, and then home Eric desktop. And I'm gonna log in. Yes, I'm logging in to the system. Oh, Control H, Control H, refresh, plus, select all objects. Oh, what did I do? I clicked here, invert, show properties. Where was I'm not seeing it. There was a way of showing the Control H things. How did I do it last time? Options, here it is, options, show hidden objects. Haha. So the config, the Xfce, the in here, yeah, in there was this one and this one, I think, right? Let's check it out again. So this one and this one is actually creating my stuff. Let's have a look again. Control F. It seems I've closed melt. That's no problem if you know your melt. Open recent config. So this one we've got, that with this one and that one. Decided against having that one, that's correct. Decided against having that one, that's correct. Don't want that one, that's correct. And all the accelerations, GTK is empty. We're gonna try without this guy, and that's automatically created. All these things that I leave out have been created automatically. All right, Eric, this will be your look. Do you like it? Well, why not? So, if we, we made another decision. So, Capitan, what was the name? Yay, Capitan, and something. So the Capitan cursors. Control Shift C, Control W. So we've made the decision to add the Capitan cursors here. That's dealt with. Now we need to make a package. Shall we do that in a separate video or now? It's not that much to work. There's only 30 minutes of video. Let's do it in this video. On the desktop, that's all we have. What I would do is put it on the internet. We start with the internet. Let me close everything up. Close other tabs. Voila. How shall we call it? How shall we call it? It starts with Carly. Okay. From big entities to the smaller entities. It's Carly. It's Xfce, and it's the config of or design or configuration of Xfce. As long as you know what's in there, right? So it makes sense, the name makes sense. Control C, and then we say to Carly 11, no, Carly, let's make a new GitHub, git clone, voila. We are going to copy paste some stuff over. The last thing we've made was this, so that one works, that one works. So Carly Xfce config, Control V. So these two guys, and this is entirely up to you. What I want to say is, how do you want to build up your package builds? For me, it makes sense after 4 years of developing packages. Often you touch a package again years later. They say, okay, there's a space or there's a change and we need to edit it. And if you keep everything on this level and this directory level, and then you can use the package build to put it where it's supposed to be, like user, share, applications, I don't know, somewhere very deep down in your structure, or you mimic your structure. By mimicking, I mean, this is Xfce, thank God, right? There is the .config. And if I create something in the etc scale, that's something we know, that's a given in any Linux distribution. If you have the folder etc, and if you have the folder scale, and whatever you want to put in here, if there is a user created, the content goes to the user, and that's basically what we want, because the .config contains Xfce. It's there. Control H. It felt like, not there. Xfce, you can copy paste, then you have the structure already, and then you don't need this, you don't need that, you need that, this con, that con, this con, that con, this con, that con. And there were only 2 files we wanted, and they are on my desktop. So Control A, this one and that one. That's all that makes the look of Xfce right now. So these guys is the original. If you want to compare, well, maybe we should. We are teaching after all. So comparison. This guy against this guy. It's gone. Missed it. So, we've 4 workspaces here, and some things extra, some changes, workspaces there. So these are the changes, these are the differences. But no problem. This is our decision. Copy, paste. This is our decision. Replace, replace. Now it's exactly the same thing. This is coming from the VirtualBox. This is what we want to have. We decided together. Voila. This needs to go to your system, etc scal.config xfce4 xfconf, and it then contains this. That's the structure for later. If you think, where is this file going to? It's so readable where this file is going to follow the structure. Voila. That's there. Now we need to build a package. Now we need to build a package. Building a package is often done on the basis of something else, another package. Calamares is the application itself. The configuration is an etc Calamares. So that's already quite close. This one is external, right? We took the package build of someone else. That's a one-time thing. Better make your own structure of how to build your packages. So what I will do is, I think I'll take my own way of building things, and start with this. So Control C, Control V. The name is different. From the big container to the smallest, from Carly, and it makes sense. You don't need to remember. So again, the same thing. So it's in Xfce, it's the configuration. Done. Now this one can go. Oh. I pressed some buttons I shouldn't have pressed. Okay. So the package build, let's open that. Double click. Carly, Xfce, config. And you see I have variables ready. etc, scal, and then .config, and then Xfce, and then I don't know anymore. You see how quickly you need to go back and have a look. Okay, so etc, scal, .config, it was with a 4, I was in doubt. So go check, because it's a waste of time if you made a typo or something. Really is. This I'm gonna copy paste, since that needs to be written correctly, and a slash. The slash is important. I end everything with a slash, and these are the two files. So what we're telling is that's where you need to go to put something, and there are more destinations which we're not going to use. It's just a copy paste, and then you're using them. Destination 2, destination 2, destination 2. So yeah, first package ever, number 1, column Rs for Carly, new. This is the Xfce4 configuration for Carly. Right? Save. That's not correct. It's gonna be Carly, and then right, Carly, and then Xfce config. Is that correct? Yeah, that's the URL. Control C. Often I put them underneath, and just like this. Then you know exactly it's okay, it's correct. So that's the package name. We're not using .hit behind here, we're using it in ArcoLinux, but I don't think we use it here. No gits. Okay, check. So Carly Xfce config, okay, version number, Xfce configuration, it's gonna be there, and then make dependencies git and a strip empty directories. The URL is coming from here. The package name is coming from there. So what I do in ArcoLinux is an underscore package name to put in here, or in here somewhere. We're gonna skip everything, and then we're gonna install the directory. Which directory? This one. We're gonna create this long directory, and then we're gonna copy everything from the source directory, package name, destination 1, everything to destination 1. So try to read it. It will come after some years. Then you can actually read a package build. Make package. And then you make mistakes, and that's all good. So let's see, the URL is wrong. Downloading Carly config git repo. Did we do? Oh, we did double check it, right? Where did I close it? So Carly Xfce config URL package name. What happens? It really is the URL. Let's have a look. Fatal repository. I did it twice. Carly Xfce config. Carly Xfce config. Duh. Of course it says that's wrong. So why did that happen? Where is that happening? Ah yeah, because I say here, take the URL and then the package name. So everything was actually correct the way it was. You see, URL and the package name. So don't change the URL basically. All right. It's okay, right? It's educational. Seeing me make these things, say, oh, yeah, true. Yeah, of course. And then common sense kicks in. What did we create? Carly Xfce config. So this is hidden. That's okay. Control H, and then etc in scal. Control H again. .config xfce xfconf. Cool. It's there. So stop, right? Ooh, I can test it out. I feel I can test it out. Delete this. This one. We'll be signing in Carly, right? Had to think. LCI we don't sign. ArcoLinux we do sign. Carly. Et voilà. A nice signature from Eric Dubois. We cut it. Goes to the repo. Goes in here. Goes in here. We go in here. Go in there. Go in here. Use scripts, guys. It's so fast. Use scripts. And another push because GitHub. All right, bye. And then, of course, you have to think about yeah. Now I don't need to put don't need to add it to Plasma, right? Or Mate or GNOME. It is really one of these two guys, Xfce. And often I do it like this. So I've immediately I see, I forgot to put that there, right? But also maybe we should desktop related or something, so we can use it for Plasma later on and other things. Desktop related, we have created, dear friends, a Carly and then Xfce. I am in doubt. Did I add 4 or not? Often I say just Xfce, but I know it's number 4. Hope they never change. Just keep like that. What did we create? Typos are not allowed. So I did not use 4, so I should not use 4. Same for the repo. What we've added was Carly Calamares, Carly. Here it is, Xfce. Cool, done. 28 minutes. The next video is let's build this thing and see how it looks. All right, stopping.